have a good amount of rocks that I found. It's our best crop. Anyway, we've got some chickens that are having a good time finding bugs. We're ready to roll. This jobby does a lot better than the hand pusher. We're ready to start planting. The wife and I and the kids started planting some of the stuff inside. We'll show you some of that. So I'm here with my daughter Vivian. She's going to show you how to plant, what she did here for planting. Viv, what are you planting?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin? We like to start a lot of our indoor plants, anything that takes a little bit longer to get growing. Pumpkins here are 110 days, so you want to start them indoors. Even if you were to start them now, if you plan on planting around Memorial Day, you got a couple good weeks to get them going, get them out of the soil. You don't want them too big for the container, and you got to transfer them over. So, all right, Viv. So this is the first step, right? Putting the soil in. So let's put soil in there. You don't really even need the shovel, just grab some of it. That's a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Just keep putting a bunch in there. Here.
Let's fill that.
There you go.
What are you planting?
Keep going.
You know what you're planting? Pumpkin, yep.
Okay, do you think that's enough soil? Okay, so we're going to take the pumpkin seed, and it says that it needs to be 1 inch in depth, so we got to go down 1 inch, right? You want to grab one of the seeds out of there? So sprinkle one in your hand. Here we go.
Don't worry about these white soil.
Yeah, oh yeah. We're going to go, yep, push it right down about 1 inch and cover it over, right?
Cover it.
And just give it a little, you give it a little bit of water, right?
How come it's only one of those?
That's just part of the potting soil they put in there, so. That's good, right? Soak it real good. Any container you have has to have a hole in the bottom. You want it to leak through. You don't want it to get too saturated. So we got our plants out here that we started out in the sun. On the crappy days, we keep them inside. We do have a grow light, and even before they get above the surface, I actually have a heat lamp that I use for my baby chicks. That helps the soil heat right up and get through. The kids and my wife wanted to show you that you can repurpose a lot of containers. We do have ones from old tomato plants that we used, but she also just does stuff like this old blueberry container. These peppers are coming up really nicely.
Makes a little bit of a greenhouse effect.
Yep. She used this old cream container. Again, make sure you got holes in it so they're not, everything isn't swimming around. We got these show in old eggshells, which we do eat a lot of eggs around here with the chickens, so we ended up using these. Saw this online. Pretty cool idea. You can plant the whole thing in the ground when it's ready to go. Gives the plant lots of nice calcium. What else you got to say, Bill?
I love it.
What do the plants need to keep them going?
Water.
Lots of water and lots of
Sun.
all right.
So you make sure you water them and put them in the sun
Hey,
every
look
day,
at
right?
Daddy, look at Pop.
Okay, say bye, Vivian.
Bye.
So if you do live in the city or a place that you just can't really have a garden and you end up doing indoor plants, or you got to bring them in and inside and outside all the time, it's not a big deal. I do know a lot of people that do plant inside. The biggest thing is a lot of these plants need to get pollinated, and if they're not outside, the bees and the butterflies can't get to them, so you have to end up manually pollinating them I end up doing that a lot to my tomato plants and my pepper plants. Well, that's all I got to say about that for now. That was on doing a little rototilling and a little bit of indoor planting. See you later.